Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Come on, y'all. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes so blue. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes so true. Yeah, let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Let me call you sweetheart. Wow! I'm in love with you. Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Okay, this is Alligator in Alignment. I am now in San Rafael at a place I've been performing at for a few years called Cogir. I think that is how you say it. Cogir of San Rafael. And I've got a wonderful audience here, but they wouldn't let me film them because, you know, they have policies with these companies. But what a great crowd. These are all my friends, and I've been coming here for some time doing this music because people don't realize how important music is to singers. You know, it's very important. Now, I have worked with many dementia patients and Alzheimer's patients. And sometimes the mind goes so far that these people don't even recognize their husband, their wife when they come. You know, their mind is gone. They don't remember much, but you know what they never forget? Music. Music. Music cuts through the fog of Alzheimer's and dementia, cuts through that stuff.
Yes.
I can have an audience that they wouldn't know their wife if she showed up or their daughter. But if I sing that song I just sang, let me call, they will sing that song, and they will sing every song I sing for a whole hour, all of the lyrics. The one thing that cuts through everything is music. Music is very powerful, and I do a lot of this now. I always tell people, say, "Well, I go and I play for the old folks." Excuse me, I'm old folks too.
Not old, older.
Older, not old, older. So. I've been coming here for a while. What do you guys think about the music that I do?
No, I like it. We love it. We all came to listen to you.
It seems, you know, when I first started this, you know, sometimes I play that style of music called Zydeco. You've heard me play with the accordion. The first time I started doing this circuit, a lady hired me and she said, "Alligator, I've come to see your band all over the place. What kind of music are you going to do for the seniors?" I said, "Well, I'm going to do some blues and some jazz and some country music and some rock and roll and this and that, and I'm going to do some Zydeco." And she says, "No. Don't do Zydeco." I said, "Why?" She said, "I've been to Zydeco concert. That Zydeco music is too up. You know, don't do it. It's not fit for these seniors." And you know what I did? Being me, I said, "Okay." And I went on stage and the first damn song I did was Zydeco. The people loved it. And then after I finished singing, I walked over to her and I said, "Listen, darling, you've learned one thing, haven't you?" She said, "What?" I said, "Don't ever tell Alligator what to play." Okay? I know way better than you do.
What she say?
She was all for it. She said, "I had no idea they was going to love it." My attitude is this: good music is just good music. I play music for you guys from when you were young, you know, 30s, 40s, 50s, all of that stuff. But I also do a lot of music called hip hop. And you guys don't know it's hip hop, but it doesn't matter to you because you like it. Okay? You know what I mean? Good music is just good music. It doesn't matter what era it comes from. Now, as we get older, certain facilities, you know, sort of diminish. But like I said, music is the one thing that none of you ever forget.
Oh, my sweetheart.
I've been in foreign countries. I've been in Europe. I've played, you know, South America, Central America. I'm driving, my car breaks down. What do? I can't speak the language. I don't speak French. I don't speak German. I don't speak Spanish. But what do? I get my guitar and I sit on the hood of my car and I start playing music. In no time at all, I got a crowd of people around me. And then, even though we can't speak the same language, I sign language to them that my car is broke and blah, blah, blah. And you know what they do? They fix my damn car. Music. You know, I can't speak the language, but we speak one language that we all understand, the language of music. Now, music is a really mysterious thing. I've been doing it since I was 3 years old, so well over 75 years.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you something. Music, you can't touch it. You can't see it. It's intangible. But it is an enormously powerful force. And people tell me, "Well, Alligator, you can write music down. You can write it down." I don't read music. And you know what? You can't write music down. When you put that stuff on the paper, it's just a bunch of I almost said something. It's just a bunch of stuff on the paper. It's not music. Music is, you know, music is in the air. Music is when the wind rustles through the trees. The birds are singing. You know, all of that. Nature is full of music. And I am so happy that at my later years, I was playing in the casinos. And I don't know, when I must have been in my late 60s or something. And I said to myself, you know, am I going to do this the rest of my life? Come into these casinos and start at 9 o'clock and leave at 3 in the morning, you know, these smoky places. I said, you know, and I had met a girl that I wanted to marry. And I hadn't been married since I was 20 years old or something. And I said, I can't be in a marriage and live this type of life that I live. So I was asking myself, what am I going to do? I don't know how to do anything. I was a bull rider in the rodeos. You think I can do that now? I said, okay, that's out. You know, I was a farmer. Well, that's out. What can I do? And I think all I can do is music. So I said, I used to do puppet shows and children's music and magic on the side. I said, well, I could go do that and make a living. And then I said, you know what? I've always volunteered at senior places since I was a child to go sing for them. And my children did that also, you know, my kids. And I said, you know what? Why don't I give that a try? So I did. And I've been doing it. You know, I still go into nightclubs. In fact, I'm playing tomorrow in Monterey.
Monterey?
Yes, yes. Every second Saturday I'm there. I play all over the place, but I just want people to know how important music is for everybody, but especially for seniors. Especially for seniors. I can't conceive of a world without music. I just could not. You want to drive me crazy? Lock me up someplace without music. You know, I'll go batty. You know? So I just wanted to get this thing across. Now, how often do you guys have music here?
Just when you're here, maybe. Well,
When you're
we
here.
used to have some, once in a while.
Once in a
Not
while,
so
yeah.
much anymore.
But you're always happy when I come. I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
see that. Now, I'm not.
Alligator man is coming, it's gonna be a nice day.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
That's good.
So listen, here's what I'm going to end this thing here. Let me see. I don't want to go too far yet. I just wanted to give a shout out here, and anybody who has a aging, anybody who might be listening who has an aging parent that might need a place of residence or some kind of care, I would tell them, if you're in this general area, or even if you're not, come to this place. I have noticed that the workers here, they really care about you guys. You know? Now, I've worked in a lot of places all over the country. All over the country. Before the pandemic, I was doing tours of the East Coast twice a year. In fact, they named me, one of the magazines named me as the most popular entertainer on the East Coast. My cousin told me. And I don't even live on the East Coast. But
They don't hear that kind of music there either.
but listen, it is always wonderful to come here to entertain for y'all. I know how much it means to you, and I just wanted to let my audience know that we got to take care. Those of you young people, you got to realize we got to take care of our seniors. We got to take care of our mothers, our fathers, and just everybody. We got to look after them because we have lived one hell of a life. We have lived one hell of a life. And now, if a guy like me can come in and do a little music for you and brighten your day and let some of your troubles or something that bothers you sort of drift off into space, I'm in with that. So, once again, I'm going to ask my audience that is listening to me to please, if you have any elderly people who need care or need a residence, the Cogir of San Rafael is a wonderful place. I have worked in some places that weren't wonderful. I tell a story. I was on the East Coast, and I was observing this lady who was taking care of the people, and she was very short with them, had no patience. And every once in a while, she would raise her voice, and I took her aside and I said, "Darling, come here." I said, "I see the way you are with these people." I said, "Answer a question for me. You don't really like old people, do you?" And she said, "Well, actually I don't." She said, "You know, they get on my nerves." I said, "Well, if they get on your nerves, let me ask you a question. What the hell are you doing in this business?"
That's right.
You know, what the hell are you doing in this business? I said, "Darling, these people are in the twilight of their lives. They don't need somebody like you getting upset with them or not having patience." I said, "Why don't you find another job?" And I just said that to her just to be honest with her. The next time I came there, when I came back to the East Coast the next time, she wasn't there. And the activities director told me, she said, I can say her name because nobody knows her, Janet. She said, "Janet told me to tell you that conversation you had with her changed her attitude. And she realized that she wasn't made for this type of a business. And now she's doing something else. I see the people here, they care about you guys. You know what I mean? They actually care about you. They have patience. They have all of this stuff. But anyway, we're gonna close this out. I'm gonna tell my audience that you can catch me tomorrow night. Well, by the time this gets out, it'll be over. But every second Saturday in Monterey at the Bonton Elroy's Lighthouse Smokehouse, 794 Lighthouse Avenue in Monterey. And I'm also at, on the 22nd of this month, I'm going to be at the Old Western Saloon in Point Reyes, California.
Anywhere?
Yes, March 22nd from 8:30 to about 11:30. So I'm going to end this out here with let me do this for you. We're going to take a cool walk through the 1950s. Does anybody remember the 50s? I remember the 50s. Crystal clear. But let me tell you, it's the 60s that I don't remember. Need I say more? The 1950s. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Come on, y'all. Nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. They say you was a high class, well that was just a lie. They say you was a high class, that was just a lie. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Come on, baby. Come on, y'all. Let's do the twist. Come on, baby. Do the twist. Put your hand in mine. And it goes like this. Chuck Berry. Well, we're down Louisiana, back to New Orleans. Back up in the woods among the evergreens, Lord, in a log cabin made of earth and wood. Lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good. He never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play that squeeze box like ringing a bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Johnny be good. What am I saying? Rock and roll is here to stay. It will never die. It will always be that way. And I don't know why. I don't care what the people say. Rock and roll is here to stay. Oh yeah. So listen, I'm going to end this, close this out. This is Alligator in Alignment. I want before I go, I want people to tell you, people, please register to vote. Please register to vote. Our democracy is in peril, and we need to save it. So tell everybody to please register to vote. This is Alligator in Alignment, signing off.